Until Dawn is a dark, creepy game, but still has that nice Friday the 13th warmth to it. Hi, this is Leah Scott from Gamer Husky, and here is my non-spoiler review of Until Dawn. Now, let me get the cons out of the way first. Now, first topic of cons is actually the jump scares. Now, this can be a hit and a miss, but I will get to that point a little bit later, but let me discuss the jump scares. Now, the first 1 to 2 hours, there are really a lot of false jump scares in the game, but then there's also a lot of jump scares that don't work, or there's a lot of jump scares that just, you know, they happen and you don't know if they're supposed to be jump scares or not. But there is a disclaimer to this. A lot of jump scares can be cliche. If you watch a lot of horror movies like I do, then they might be a little bit cliche to you. But for those who don't watch many horror movies or don't know that much about horror movies, they might actually be scared from a lot of these, but other than that, so this is kind of a pro or a con, depending on what you're looking at it. In my eyes, it is a con because I'm so used to these cliche jump scares. Now, going on to the last con I have with the game, and that is the character development. There is pretty much zero character development in this game. There are bars, like character bars about, like, you know, like honesty and stuff like that. That doesn't really affect how the game is played. It really, there's nothing to it, and a lot of the characters are your cliche horror movie characters. You have the jock, the pretty girl, the nerd, the survival girl that's going to win, and so on. So those are my cons of Until Dawn. Now let me get to the pros of it. Now, one of them is the atmosphere. It starts out like this beautiful winter. You're in a log cabin in the middle of the woods. It's just like this beautiful with the snow and stuff in the winter. But then as the game keeps going, it turns into this dark, you know, creepy, you know, atmosphere. And then also the nice, you know, falling snow that was once beautiful, it turns into a blizzard. So, and the characters who are outside get stuck in this, and that plays, you know, the developers had lighting play kind of an effect on it, and I thought that was really cool how they use lighting to, you know, to make some scenes really nice and pretty and beautiful, but then while having other scenes like dark, gritty, you know, scary scenes. And I think that was really good. The other one, they take a page out of Silent Hill Shattered Memories book, and they ask you in between sections that you have this kind of like a therapy, and they ask you questions, and it kind of goes into your real life fears. Now, 3 of them will show up in the game depending on how you play and how you answer these questions. Now, I've got 2 out of 3 of my real life fears correct. I am arachnophobic, which I am terrified of spiders in real life, and I'm also scared of being isolated. I'm afraid of, you know, not being able to connect to the world. I'm afraid to, you know, I'm a very, very social person. Even though, yeah, I'm socially awkward, I like being around people. I like talking around people, interacting with people. So I don't like being isolated. I don't like being locked up in, you know, in one room. And that plays a big part of it. And then the third one was crows, which I'm not scared of crows at all. You know, I don't even know why I got it, but like, you can get different ones. Like, there's clowns, there's snakes, and they just keep asking you questions, and it builds up, and then it shows up in the game, which is really cool. Now, the last pro I have with it is the replay value. There is a crap ton of replay value in this game because you have all these collectibles you need to find, and then there's multiple endings to this game. So, yes, you get a lot of replay value to it, and then there's the trophies where one trophy is if all the guys survive, or all the girls survive. If everyone dies, if not everyone dies, there's multiple endings to this game, and it's just really cool how you know, the branches go off. So yes, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, so you just have to play. And that's the big part of the game. I usually do spoiler reviews, but for this game in particular, I did not want to do one because of the fact is the spoiler would ruin the game experience. It's kind of like playing BioShock or what's another game? You know, like games with twist endings. It's not really good to spoil it because then that takes the fun out of it. So yes, but in other words, I do recommend this game. If you are especially a horror movie freak like I do, you enjoy the Nightmare on Elm Street, the Saws, I Know What You Did Last Summer. If you enjoy that, then you're really going to enjoy this. If you enjoy Silent Hill, you're maybe gonna like this. Especially if you're a big fan of like the Scream franchise, you're gonna like this because that's what it reminded me of. But really, it was kind of like a mix of Friday the 13th to Saw to I Know What You Did Last Summer. Those are the three big ones that I could see it kind of relating to, because there is that gore from Saw, there is that suspense, and there is just that there is a little bit supernatural, kind of like how I Know What You Did Last Summer had a little bit of supernatural, because like, in one scene you get to play with a Ouija board, which is pretty cool. I like, you know, seeing scenes like that. And I thought that's actually a really cool scene in it. I think it's like chapter 3 that comes in. I don't know if that's, I hope that doesn't count as a spoiler. Hopefully it doesn't. But yes, there is just a lot, like if you like a lot of the horror movie genres like slasher, supernatural, that is in here along with the suspense and gore. So it mixes a lot of horror elements. So this is kind of more of a homage to horror movies, which is really cool. So yes, that is done with my Until Dawn review. I really hope you check it out. It is for PlayStation 4 only, sadly. So you Xbox fans, I'm sorry you can't enjoy. But if you would like, go check out my review on YouTube right now. And then for more updates on gaming, news, and anime reviews, and horror movies, and music, click that subscribe button. Check me out on Tumblr, Instagram, and my solo Twitter, and then check out Gamer Husky on Facebook and Twitter. And then click that like button if you really enjoy this video, and leave a comment if you played the game, and give me what you thought about the game without spoiling it. And then share this video with your friends if you want, and then so I can, you know, share them with what I think of the game, and then hopefully your friends will comment back and I get to see what they say, because I like seeing what you guys think of these games. It's really cool how some people come up with their own opinions about games, and how people have different experiences, because my walkthrough and my gameplay might be different from yours. So let's just see how this works out. So yeah, this has been Elias Scott from Gamer Husky. I really hope you enjoyed this review. See you guys later.